Hey, Lakia.
Hey, Tyler.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's Friday.
Almost.
Oh, wow. It's actually Thursday. Well, yeah, that's how you know we've had a busy week.
It feels like it when the time is flying by.
Man, so you just had 3 years here at Alliant Group.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
3 years. It was really nice, actually, because I thought everybody was going to forget my anniversary. So when I came in, my team had these balloons and some flowers for me. And then they had a really cute card that everybody signed. So I was really excited about it.
That card was
I like to be
signed
celebrated.
by everybody. Yeah,
I like to be celebrated. But 3 years, crazy.
It is. I just had my 4-year anniversary in May, and I was shocked by how fast it feels like it's blown by. But also, I was talking to my wife about it. It doesn't as well. It feels like I could have been here for a decade. So.
Yes, it's both. It's kind of one of those things of like, wow, I've made it to 3 years. But then it's also like, 3 years, that's it? That's all the time?
So the transition that you made from bankruptcy to quality control in these 3 years, how do you think that's gone?
So I think transferring from bankruptcy to quality control, or QC, as we like to call it, completely different, but the same. And when I say the same, I'm still a lawyer. I still get to use my skills on a day-to-day basis. But coming from bankruptcy, I was in court almost every single day practicing.
Federal court.
Yes.
Hardcore stuff.
All 4 districts. Hey, I love those judges, though.
Not my cup of tea.
Coming from there to here, still doing drafting. That's still happening. Not as much litigation, but definitely on the phone and talking to clients all the time. And it's a little different in that aspect of being able to talk to them on a day-to-day basis about their study and their credit, and pretty much what QC or quality control looks like. It's pretty much the name. We're the quality behind the final credit that we deliver to our client.
Yep.
So I think for me, knowing every day is different, I'm doing contract reviews, actually drafting reports to sum up the deliverable that we're giving over to the client, but then also reviewing those numbers. I have to make sure that the quality is being controlled before we send it out. 100%.
I mean, just yesterday, I was working with ML, one of our PMs upstairs in our R&D department, on a New Hampshire credit. Those applications are due on this Friday.
Yeah.
And we had to go into the code and actually research what this meant as far as a tax consequence for their business expense tax.
See, I've had a couple of New Hampshires, and so we definitely have to get on the phone with the client since we've released those credits, and those calls are all coming up next week.
Yeah, and it's very interesting from my perspective. I came over from mortgage litigation where I first started out of law school.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I've been here 4 years in quality control, but I started in the tax controversy group, which is kind of like litigation light for anybody that's, familiar with working in litigation. It's an administrative realm. So you're not working actually in the courtroom, but
how was that transition coming from tax controversies to QC?
Well, that was interesting because, it's much less of an advocate role as far as an adversarial piece and more of a collaboration for a consulting role. So now, instead of having to fight the IRS or a state agency, I'm working with the clients directly to get those credits together and make sure that if they ever got pulled into that situation, they're legally compliant and ready to go. I mean, both were really interesting, and I really like my journey here in quality control. As you know, we've worked together in the leadership as well as having mentees and making sure our new folks are set up, and working with one now just like you are.
So I think when we go into kind of talking about the mentees and the mentorship, we have a lot of stuff lined up. They're about to take basics exams. I think Jasmine just took her diagnostics exam.
She did. Passed. Flying colors.
I know, right? We have a couple of whiteboards coming through, but I would think about the training program that we have here at Alliant Group versus what I experienced in the bankruptcy world. I was lost. I had no idea of what I was doing. I was a baby attorney, and then coming here, it was just overwhelming amount of support and teaching, especially because we do work in such a niche area of the code. You don't know much about Section 41 before you come here. And it's like we give you all of the materials, we help you learn, we walk you through it. We do the mocks, let's have a fake conversation with the client. How would you defend them? How do you handle the objections? So that way, when you do become a fully functioning quality control associate, you can handle anything that's thrown at you. And then we get to see you on site visits. You have one next week, right?
I do. I'm going to Detroit on Sunday afternoon, actually, with one of our managing directors.
It's going to be fun.
I will say coming from a non-tax background whatsoever, I went to law school and I wanted to be a litigator, civil litigation. And my biggest concern was, I don't know anything about tax except for what I took in law school. Mm-hmm. But truly, you don't need to. I knew, okay, I pay taxes, you know? You get that full-on training from the beginning so that you can be an expert in this field. And that's what we are. And,
I remember we talked about utilization. I was like, what is that?
You can use it. You can use it. But it's been a great experience over these last 4 years. Like with any career, there's ups and downs, but there's been a heck of a lot more ups than there has been downs.
I believe so. Same for me. But I know we got a busy day today. Have you checked your calendar today?
Whew. Yeah.
Facts. If you want to learn more about careers at Alliant Group, please feel free to reach out to one of us. We'll be more than happy to discuss it with you.